Ron Mondon here, and welcome to my live version of Kakegurui episode 4, middle of the night here, perfect time for some crazy gambling anime. Unfortunately, it's more for hentai anime, so, well, it's also perfect time in middle of the night, I guess, yeah. So, I think with my last week's review, I was like, this is not a gambling anime, and it's absolutely not a psychological anime. It's nothing compared to like One Hour Stone, nothing. It's not the same genre, even, right? And I think that with that mindset, it actually makes me positive with anime. Because like my friends tell me, oh, this is great. And so comments like, oh, like you're right, but you're also wrong because I love these characters. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's actually kind of true that if you watch it more for like this badass, weird character, weird faces, weird like sexual tension kind of thing, yeah, okay, then it's actually pretty good. So with the mindset now, episode 4 here, I'm going in more for, okay, this is like a borderline ecchi something, whatever, and not like this is gonna teach me a gambling skill. When I watch, Akagi, I'm like, interesting, that's like good shit. This is not gonna happen here, so I think it's gonna help me. So anyway, let's just watching it. 3, 2, 1, and go. I think that's gonna help me a lot, actually. Thinking like that. That it's, more of like a, yeah. Hope it's certain meaning. I think this is better, but yeah, like, don't think about this as a gambling anime, it's a gambling, think about more as a fetish anime. No, but I'm serious, like, it's nothing to do with gambling right so far. It's like, oh, you cheat, oh, I beat you shit. And you always cheat with just this, like, you cheat by this broken thing. It's outside you normally could in a real game, so it's like... And then they do this really weird rape faces. That's what this anime is about! I was being serious, like, come on. Yeah, she's a slave now, right? Has she lost? I think, guys. I think it's actually a huge issue. That's a big issue to anime. It's anything. It's not, I mean, the second biggest issue is, of course, that it's not actual psychological or gambling for a second, but, so, like, whatever people is calling this anime, you get disappointed, I would say, but, at least if you expect it to be, I mean, that's my point. If you expect it to not be gambling, that's better. But anyway, so the biggest issue I would say is generally story-wise, and I don't know, negative in the beginning, but still, like, yeah, that is that I don't still know how much money it is for sure. So she lost whatever million yen last week, but you have to remember a million yen isn't, okay, it's still a lot of money, but it's not like yen. The yen currency isn't that high, right? It's not that strong. So I don't remember how much she lost, but let's say it was 30 million yen. What is that in dollars? That's like $1 million or something. Something there, less probably. $500 million or something like that. It's really low valued. So, I mean, she's rich or something, right? So it's a problem that we never get to know what money means to her. Maybe it doesn't matter, I guess, because it's not an actual like logical anime, but if you watch something or gambling animes, it's all like, this is all money I have. Yeah, then really feel this character is from the slum and only have like 1 million yen. Here's more like, oh, 30 million yen? Oh, how funny. I lost 30 million yen. So it's never really presented how much it is for her. So I don't know. I guess she's a house pet now, but she might as well have like 1 billion yen in her pocket. It feels like that. And whatever, but yeah. This is happening now. It's also a weekly battle, I think that's probably to his anime. If anything, to be honest. If you watch most like sport anime, it also has some comparable to gambling animes. They usually have longer matches, right? High IQ, whatever. I actually have like 10 episode matches. Here's like also just 1 weekly episode. I think that's a little short to get into the game. Some kind of schedule. Okay, something is really gross apparently in the shell. That's too quick to read that thing. I was like, what? Okay, it's like, yeah, this is your life schedule now, you're a slave. She shows us away, yeah, like, I'm in the game. That was nice. This Uruhara character. Uruhara. I don't know, Motchan. Also, that's weird phrase. Yeah, it's all about if you don't watch people have straight eyes. This is anime for you. Huh? That's half the anime, right? Half the anime are staring faces. Come on. Okay, they're forcing it. Yeah, you're a slave, so you. Yeah, stop being a slave. If you don't want to be married to an old senator. Yeah, pay what you owe then. Yeah, this is going back from between this cute little crazy kid to a murderer psychopath. Yeah, okay. That's how they make the money, yeah. We sell off the girls to old guys. They're having kids. They have to make money, right? They have to sell them into sex. Yeah, they have to traffic them. It's like, why else would they make their money back? Come on, it always is. But she might have the money. Honestly! 300 million! Might she don't have that? I don't know. We don't know anything about her. She's like throwing money around. It's like, whatever. Well, they're almost just gonna win the money back anyway, but yeah. Yeah, she's just happy being in debt. She is just really happy. Yeah, Mike now. Or Mittels as something like that. She's like, oh, gamble time. Hopefully gonna gamble in this alley behind the houses. Clearly a place to gamble. Like, this is clearly a place to gamble. Yeah, oh, a kid gonna play like kind of strip poker, I see, yeah. It's like, clearly a place to gamble. And she does it, of course, because this is much more of an ecchi anime than anything else. For sure. So yeah, this is what this anime is actually about. This is what this anime is about. What a tease. What a tease. So why is he a superior? Because he's not owing money? She looks happy now she's getting strangled. Yeah, some of the class council guys, they're the fort characters. See the optic is the fort. Yeah, student council. With this classic Japanese thing would have the one eye thing, yeah. She probably gambled her eye or something. She probably gambled her eye, right? Classic! Hopefully she gambled that eye and lost it to the council leader or something. That's why she's only have one eye. And she's a Russian roulette. Yeah, she's a Russian roulette her eye. Yeah, that's what's not that right? Of course. She's like, yeah. There's only one bullet, yeah. If this is better than the Akagis even in Russian roulette, then I'll be really impressed. It's 1 in 6 though. And none of them are blind, so they don't know. They don't know the actual value of bullets here. That's why you have one eye, woman, because you take those lucky things. Because you gamble stuff. See. This is why she has one eye. It's like, you can shoot me first. That's a great plan. Clearly. Yeah, his anime is about the same people being insane. Oh god, this isn't even a gamble. Then she's like, shoot me. It's like if you lose, you lose, and if you lose, you still lose. Like, what was that gamble? It's like, you can shoot at me, and if you hit me, you can do what you want to me, and if you don't hit me, you have to leave. So there's no lose for you. It's just blatantly like a lose for her. Pretty much. It's like, wow, that's a... Guess she's gonna beat her now with some kind of gamble to tank her. Yeah, thank you for saving me. Now let me beat you up in a gamble. But I hope to God she has lost her eye by gambling. That'd be good. Yes, they're all a bunch of weirdos. I don't know how though. How did they make this? How did they make this money because of? It's like, yeah, I can shoot myself regardless. Yeah, maybe this was I will die. One takes to finally die. Yeah, I can shoot myself here. She probably won't die, of course, because I don't want to be a gamble, but she knows she seems to be a bad gambler. Okay, she's getting off from that, of course. Yeah, almost killing herself. Yeah. See, this is what it's about. It's about people being insane and getting weird. Yeah, and having weird fetishes. Oh, I almost killed myself. Oh yeah, like that's really triggering. I mean, like it's been half the episode. I haven't even played a game yet. This anime has nothing to do with gambling. Zero to do with gambling. Come on. Why is it called a gambling anime? They don't even gamble stuff. They don't do the games. Don't play the games in it. Like you watch the new episodes of Gamers. They need to play like Persona 4 the fighting game for like a minute in the episode. And then I was just relationship, but like, I need to play that game for a minute. Actually, it's called Gamers and they rarely play the game as well. Anime these days. It used to be like, we call an anime, you know, fighting something, like One Punch Man, they actually punch stuff. That's the anime. Well, I guess she can fight her out of being forcefully married. She's a kind of supportive character at Mary, so she might win. It's the same last name as Ranma, right? Satomi, that's kind of weird. You're saying, but yeah. Ranma, that's a good anime. And a manga. Yeah, relief plan, we're gonna force mash you to some old some old farts, you know, that's good. Wait, from a group in gamble? This is like, because it's fun, so you have a chance to gamble more. This sounds awfully complicated. Oh, you have to change a new group, but like, can you just go and beat people? Just beat them up, I mean like with the gambling, but yeah. Just become the best. Yeah, why would you do this? It's just completely like whatever. These are more than random rules to make it funny. Yeah, because they cheated double. They double cheated me. Yes, I told me, yeah. Same as Ranma. Yeah, she's like, we're best friends, aren't we? Super annoying. Aren't we best friends, man? No, we're not. It's your fault that I'm in debt. She probably will help her be rich, right? If it's actually gonna help her out of her misery, probably. Yeah, exactly. This is like a ridiculous system. They've obviously been in the same group though, for sure. Mary and Yabi for sure been in the same group, otherwise it'd be... Yeah, they of course would be in the same group and... Yeah. It's like, no! Yay, we're best friends! Yeah. Yeah, now she will be putting her in the crapper. Yeah, of course. Okay. Wait, 40 card deck? Wait, what? Why can't they just play with normal card decks? Like, come on. Okay. And it's an Indian poker actually called Team Putty. And you don't play with 40 cards in that. Because I made a game with Team Putty. I made a game with Team Putty once, and you don't play with 50 cards in that game. But you have a 3 hands and a 5 hands. That's Indian poker. Like, serious, that's Indian poker, Team Putty is called. So this is also something else. Okay. How is that important? Okay, but then isn't the ship important still? Because each ship has a value then? Yeah, that of course is important. You have to pay what's called the blind pool. Yeah, you pay the poolie, but yeah, of course. So that's of course true, but yeah, so of course, yeah, like if someone cheated you, it's your own fault. Yeah. However, though, you could. It's really weird because every time she says, "Oh, you're cheating," like this, and then you should lose, right? If that's or what? No. So it's like if you expose someone cheating, it's not cheating, right? Or it's like doesn't matter. Kinda, I think. Of course, that guy is gonna play with them. Yes, high stake because you have so much debt. But was he in debt then? Yeah, this is unexpected. It wasn't. Yeah, isn't. Yeah, okay, fine, okay, it makes sense, okay. I was like, what? What is he even there? He has no debt, right? Okay, makes sense. He's obviously gonna lose though. Fighting those people, yeah. It's obviously gonna get old, but okay, I mean, it makes sense. Okay, this is good. I was like, why is he there? Doesn't he have debt? Well, it actually makes sense now. Early, he said like, we're gonna make money on them. I was like, how do they make money on them? Well, with this thing, I guess he can make money on them, so... Okay. It's also gonna lose, but... I'm 100% sure it's called Team Putty. Like, I bet my... I mean, I worked on a poker game for Indian market, and it's called Team Putty. It's a big thing. That's typical in Indian poker. This is some random shit here. If you Google that... Indian poker. Indian poker. Okay, there's something else called Indian poker, but I think they're actually referring to Native Americans when they mention that. And and it's 52 cards in that deck as well. So regardless, I mean, something they made up for this anime, right? But yeah. I'm just like, what Indian poker? It's so stupid. She's not sane! No one is sane! She's sane, but no one is sane. There's a whole thing in this world. It's probably cheating. Everyone's always cheating in this anime. It's gonna be like, oh, she's cheating in this system. Yeah, you see the more people. She, I guess, is some random character. It's not really. Yeah, only her left. Okay. He takes the blind. Yeah, okay. Typical poker strategy. Yeah, you go all pretty high in the beginning. You just take the blinds. Everyone has to almost put in the blind here. There's no low and small. There's no small and big blind right. You have to just put in always the blind. So doing those plays are pretty strong here to like force them all in and get people to fold. It's stronger here than normal poker in these rules because they are double the blinds usually. Oh, provoking. All in. Okay, she's going for the blind now, yeah. What she fall for? I mean, it's kind of obvious that he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go all in. Oh, I have a good hand. Like, come on, would you go all in otherwise? Yeah, because you lose a blind each round, so. She's folding. The fourth character is like, I'm gonna lose my life and it's fold every time. I guess both of them are gonna win here then. Somehow win, but like, it's gonna kill him and the random girl. Sounds pretty good though. I get 3 grandchildren. I'm gonna have, yeah. Sounds pretty good, yeah. Get married, get some children, live a happy, fulfilled life. But our life is my life. Oh. He should be scared sometimes. He's just like, okay, you're all in as well? Oh, you probably have a bad hand. It's like, what? They only play 5 rounds. There's so little strategy here. Because they played so little of this poker round. And they're doing 2 all-ins in a row. It's like, yeah, you said that. So you saw her card. Like, interesting. But she's crazy, so... Yeah, but you lost your blindness. It wasn't that good. It was like, oh, I knew you were trapping me. Fold. He's obviously with the other character, probably. It's like, haha, my hand was crap! Yeah, okay. Huh. The first time they ever did an episode is gonna carry on with a game here. It was a good play though, to show her hand there. That is something I also have done several times when I play poker tournaments. That you show your hand purposely. But I have to say, yeah, I was Google is like, Indian poker? I was like, no, this it's called Timpati, what the hell is this? They have something called Blind Man's Bluff. Oh yeah, it's not the subtitle, yeah, because this is called Indian Head, okay. Oklahoma Forehead or Indian Head. Yeah, that's a native thing. It's more of a Native American head thing. You show it on the card. Yeah, that's... But still, it's 52 cards. It's like, why are you talking about... Yeah, because the Blind Man's Bluff is a game they're playing. Where you can see the card hand. Obviously a game, I reckon as well, that thing. But it's just so weird... they were calling it. Because otherwise it's Team Putty. That's like the actual Indian, Indian as in India, and not as in Native American. Yeah, because they mean Native American, right? When you say Indian there. Bluffhead. But why do you keep saying they have 40 cards for? That makes no sense. Why don't you just play with a 52 card deck? But yeah, an episode about weird faces, as always. But the ending is pretty good though. It's really good to say that, to show your bad hand on purpose. Have a Buddha hand, yeah. That's also genius.